One thing that I have found, and maybe, this isn't anything groundbreaking, or maybe I'm the dummy, in which case you just tell me in the comments. Uh, One of the biggest things that's helped me a lot with just making weight loss more approachable is simplifying the eating process, the meal prep process, the food cooking, just any possible way to make it a little more simple, a little more intuitive, straightforward, whatever it might be. And a lot of times, to really, really put it simply, is it's a protein of your choice and a carb, a starch of your choice, veggie of your choice, which still has carbs. Uh, so you pick your centerpiece, the protein, high protein, lean protein at that, whether it be lean ground beef, in this case, ground chicken, lean as well. I believe this is 92% lean, 8% fat. So pretty damn solid, right? Ground chicken, ground turkey, ground beef, all very good options. Chicken breast, we already know, is a solid one. For me today, I was looking at what potatoes are fairly low in calories, and the golds are actually pretty solid from what I was looking at. And now that we have, ChatGPT, Grok, what are the other ones? Claude or whatever. All those. You can look this stuff up. You could look at what is the lowest calorie veggie. Veggies are low cal regardless. So if you're really into broccoli, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, whatever it might be, if you really love them, that could be your way to go. And that'll help you a lot, unfortunately, for me. Broccoli, not bad. Asparagus, not bad. Brussels sprouts, the bane of my fucking existence. So I won't be touching those. But for you, hey, go for it. Cauliflower, gross. But if you're into them, go for it because they're plentiful, filled with tons of micronutrients, and very low cal. So awesome way for you to get into it. For everybody else who's like me and likes only some veggies, maybe you don't even like veggies, in which case that's a lot tougher. But there's ways to sneak them in and disguise them. But today, I'm just doing ground chicken in this baby. We're just going to fry it up. Literally all I do, put it in there, press it out, get it a little thinner. And I just let it cook on one side. I literally put the lid on, forget about it for like 4 minutes, come back, make sure that it's like able to be unsticked very nice and easy. And then I just flip it on over. The exact same thing. A little bit of seasoning. We're talking like salt, pepper, paprika, garlic. And that's the other secret is like your seasoning. You can season this however you like. And you could even buy the pre-seasonings. Let me show you a few. Now, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if any of these particularly pay attention to the sodium. So if you're ever watching your sodium, like this one's 200 milligrams per, good God, per quarter of a teaspoon. That's a lot. You put in a teaspoon and you're at 800 milligrams. That's crazy. But stuff like this, you can tell that I obviously don't use this too much because it's still very full. So is this one. But I think if you look around, you could find some pre-made ones that you could just toss on and make your life even easier. But like me, honestly, my go-to, salt, pepper, paprika, and garlic powder, onion powder. Like those 5 just create this homogeneous goodness. And honestly, I just kind of go over it once over with each one. We're good to go. Good taste. And then on top of that, when you're picking your sides and things like that, like I could roast these. I can make just like mini roasted potatoes, baked potatoes, or mashed potatoes. Or, dude, there's so many things I could do with this. I could slice them real thin and almost make them into like little mini chips. Today, I'm going to be doing mashed potatoes, so I'm just going to peel these up, toss them in here, boil them, get them good to go. A little salt, a little pepper, and then a touch of like probably skim like that just to get them a little creamier, and then we're good to go. And that's the meal, you know what I mean? And then I could put a sauce with it or whatever, and again, we're good to go. Tons of protein in that baby, a little bit of carbs, a little bit of thing to fill us up here. And yeah, that's it, the simplicity of it. So I'll show you guys the macros when it's all said and done. But I'll probably make a little extra of the mashed potatoes. But for actually today, we're probably going to have like between 100 and 200 grams just for this meal. And then for this guy, we're going to do half of the pound, so not even the full pound here. And that'll be a good first initial meal. So stay tuned. I'll show you guys a clip or two of like the actual process, but other than that, I'll catch you guys for the actual macros at the end. And here we have it. Makes 2 servings. So this is a half pound of the ground chicken, and then 160 grams of potato. I'll bet it here. But measured it all out, and potatoes. Added 100 grams of Greek yogurt, and then seasoning, of course. And they taste just like potatoes, but they got a little extra bit of protein in there, nice and creamy. You can tell, well, not creamy, like creamy chunky, right in between. Like, still falls off of here, but pretty thick. So that's exactly what I was looking for consistency-wise. If you want them a little more creamy, you can always add like a little bit of milk or skim milk, something like that, or more yogurt, something like that. I might try some with some cottage cheese, especially to get the flavor as well. And then you guys can see chicken browned really nicely. Looks very good. We got good color on it, and it smells really good. So, freaking pumped about this. This entire container, right? 391 calories. Not even 400 calories. That's insanity to me, because I figured it would have been 500-ish. So, I could have this like almost 5 times in a day. A little bit less. So, you get my point. I can have it 4 to 5 times a day, literally back to back. And, dude, I did everything I need. 51 grams of protein, 11 fat, 32 carb. All the carbs coming from the potatoes. But the potatoes are mainly here for some flavor, of course, but also to kind of fill us up, get us nice and full. Hardest part of this recipe is probably the waiting for the potatoes to actually finish up. But like I said, you can just chop them up and roast them if you want. Or slice them thin and make them into like something easier. I don't know. There's so many ways you can do potatoes. I just really felt like mashed potatoes. That's what I did. But yeah, so I'm gonna chow down. And then probably hit some legs today at home again. Just to continue to build on that stability and mobility. And it's been making a huge difference, I'm telling you. Like, my knees feel so much better. And it just feels a lot easier to approach leg day now because of the like work that I've put in behind the scenes. So I'm hoping that here in next week or the week after, I'm hoping we can reintroduce kind of not heavier legs, but at least like core leg movements and feel really strong in them. So stay tuned. We'll see how it goes.